2 threes and fucking.
Pick the 8 of diamonds, Keating.
On that board is unbelievable.
It was a good call. No diamonds. Good hand.
Hates of a bluff, and Osmus makes the call with ace high.
Wow.
3-bet from Sashimi. Everybody here in the hand has a marker,
25.
2,500.
but that's not going to stop L.
No.
Oh,
It's all right. It's all right. My hand's not.
shit. I didn't even see that.
You didn't see me?
Yeah, I didn't see you. I would have raised bigger.
What is bigger?
Well, at least he didn't need a marker and just flip his hand over.
Small, 20.
You go bigger.
Yeah, you can't change the amount.
Of course.
L, in an interesting spot here. He's not very deep. Has some equity, though.
Check.
He checks?
5,000.
I'm so confused. You're bluffing with the ace-5 suited. You flop a gut shot, you bet. Turn a flush draw, and you have
All in.
All in.
just a draw against somebody who has... You have to call, because it could just river a set or something.
Twice?
Call. Once.
Whatever you want. Whatever you
Yeah,
want.
twice.
So they're going to run this out twice. L is just a draw.
Twice.
Twice confirmed.
$32,000 pot. And L
That's
gets
me.
there on the first run out.
Okay.
That's
And the second.
Come on.
So
That's not right, man. 2 threes and fucking. What the fuck is that?
George was ahead the whole way.
It's a great call, man.
Jeremy has a 6. Turn 3 checks around. River 6. And Keating gets 35K with ace high.
This is nuts. It's for value.
It is indeed a value bet.
Or queen high.
And airball considering with
jack.
just jack high.
2 jacks. I have a jack, buddy. A jack. This is my whole hand.
Pick a card.
And he might call.
This one.
Ask him to pick. And he does pick the 8
Oh,
of
no.
diamonds, Keating. Knowing
6
one of the
of
cards
diamonds.
would immediately put airball's
I'll have
very
some water.
bad hand in the muck. Which was most likely going in anyway, but now
I'd only play suited
50-50 shot at making airball think about it, but just like this.
Airball thinks Keating could have 7-8.
This is fascinating.
I got a PG back here and
Oh my
Makes
god.
the call! Keating gets paid off with ace high in one of the most impressive displays of skill we have ever seen on this show.
Down the bottom again, buddy.
Ace queen for action, Dan. And he's 3-bet a lot tonight.
Don't do that.
And Goofball just flatting in the big line with ace jack suited instead of 3-betting it, and gets Dan to 3-bet. And Goofball is going to want to continue here, even though they're both safe and stand up. But does Henry have other thoughts here? With king 10 on the button, he makes the call. And Goofball makes the fold to the flop. And remember, Henry is not safe. He's in the final 2 of stand-up, and so he really needs to win this hand somehow. Dan is going to bet.
25.
And Henry's going to float on the button with king high.
Yeah.
Gangster poker in stand-up game, especially when you're desperate to win a button in the final 2. Hopefully avoid paying the tax, which is $300 per player. So he's risking thousands of dollars to save, what, $1,800? But that's the fun of the stand-up game.
We were playing the other day in the guy.
And Action Dan makes the call. Henry with 40K behind. Jack River.
Check.
Neither player with a pair. And Henry did not come this far to give up.
$19.6.
Action Dan in the tank, thinking this through with ace high, and he picks up the chips. And he makes the call. He makes the call. Action Dan.
Better for you.
This dude Steve is fantastic. Somebody said I was gonna like Steve, and they weren't kidding. 6, 7, 8, 9 for Peter.
11.
David firing 11,000. What do you think? Peter's all in here, right?
I'm just quoting movies to myself.
Peter.
Like, basically the best one since round.
I'm gonna play in a couple different spots.
Pretty good. I like Molly's game a lot.
How much is the total?
All in.
There's another
It's
book.
only
Gee.
$57,900 to call.
Danny told you, yeah.
I'm either gonna make one of the best calls of my life or absolutely the worst call of my life. I have king high.
I think it's kind of neither of those two things. Like, you're ahead, but it's
Listening. I am though.
not really a spot I want to be in that often. I know I'm
70,000?
crazy.
High call.
Oh my God, you're insane.
He is insane, but he is technically correct. He is ahead.
One time.
We'll see what happens.
I bet it's
He's got to fade a lot, but I'd like to see this
He's got
stoic
like
call
10 nines.
rewarded.
well,
That
hope not.
ain't gonna do it.
No, I think he's got Jack 10.
8, 9. 5, 8, 8, 9, 4, 5. You beat 4, 5. Nope, you lose all of them.
He loses to all of
Oh, it
them.
was a great call.
Yeah, you would.
See?
Wow, that was a great call.
It was a good call. It was a good call. No diamonds. Good hand.
Great call.
Put him on a draw.
Wow, that's crazy.
Nice hand, Peter.
Nice hand, Peter.
Oh, man, I made a great call and I get punished. That's cold.
You should have went twice.
And Reichert can play defense here.
Love that T-shirt behind a picture of Josh. ICM is for poor people.
Ah, yes. I believe that is a Nacho Libre quote. And by Nacho Libre, I mean Nacho Barbero. Same thing.
10-3-2.
He's saying I have more chips than I show.
I love watching great players proceed whenever they miss. Osmus, remember, opened pre ace queen of hearts, seeing the all club texture, no pair.
I don't know. He's the one who
Came
gave
with
me
the
them.
down bet.
I-
chip that you have that at 500, they'll take that one out.
Reichert was getting a great price to call with the jack eight in the eight of clubs. Now, nearly 2 million in the middle. That's what Reichert has behind as well. So for Osmus, it gets a little tricky. Do you ever expect Reichert to show up with a 3 or a 10 or maybe any pair by just check calling? Likely would have check jammed. Oh my.
Yes, he will. All of it except for one chip behind. For some of our newer viewers, Reichert would leave that one chip behind if he had it also. That's not just in the case
What
of
a
a
call.
bluff, and Osmus makes the call with ace high.
Wow. Jeremy, nice call. Huh? Very impressive.
Unbelievable call by Osmus. Perfect diagnosis of the situation.